It's going up. I am of no help because I messed up yesterday. But I figured I'd be productive. Hands a little bit swollen. Put a nail right into my hand. First trip to the ER. Figured it was necessary. I'll put some pictures of it. Got an x-ray and whatnot. So yeah, I'm being productive. I'm gonna go water our Angus while everybody else works on the building. Oh, I feel so left out. Not one to complain about pain or take days off because of injury, but felt today was probably necessary. My hand is pretty swelled up. It's starting to feel a lot better. I don't know if it's the painkillers or that I actually rested today and put ice on it most of the day. Just trying to recover so that I can actually help tomorrow and probably need some more hands because we're trying to get the trusses set tomorrow and get steel on possibly by the end of the week, weather permitting. So, yeah, I was nailing those walls together because it's a ladder wall, so there's 4-foot sections of wall that we pre-made and then we stick them up. And I was using the air hammer thinger automatic nailer, and it double shot and actually missed the board, which is really unfortunate because on the other side of the board, that's not good. It's really unfortunate that it missed the board because on the other side of the board was my hand, so it shot kind of straight in right where the band-aid is. Shot straight into there, just barely missed my knuckle, and that's kind of the main reason for going to the ER, because it was like right in my knuckle and I was worried that I was in the joint, but got the x-rays and found out that it was just in the bone. So they ended up just pulling it out, which is good. Got it out. Had to get a tetanus shot because last time I got one of those was 2013, so that was apparently too long. I needed one, and yeah, hurt pretty good. Today it's better. It's a lot better now than it was this morning. I got up this morning, did chores, and I didn't know if I was gonna make it. Hurt pretty bad. Got just my necessity chores taken care of, and then I went home, put ice on it, took a nap, edited a video, just kind of took it easy today. Now wanted to check on them, see how they were coming, which they're clipping right along, just about have all the walls up. They put their last section of wall up now. They're gonna have to make some more walls. They're short a few. I figured I'd go water the Angus because all hands are on deck on the building, so it worked out alright. So I get the Angus all watered up, pull their water tank home, fill it up, bring it back, and check on their waterer because I guess they tipped it over and that's actually the reason they have no water. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then I don't know, maybe go home. We'll see what's going on. Looks like a third crop is coming along pretty good back here. I don't think we were gonna quite have the tons we did have last crop, but that's typical for third crop. Still looks really nice. On schedule would be next week Monday. Don't know what the weather's gonna do. Might be a little bit later if it's raining, but that'd be okay. Angus are way back here, like in the back of a 40 back, on the back 40 of a 40, and we actually got them out in this hayfield right now because we ran out of feed back in the hole we had them in. My door's not latching. I have to shut that up again. Into the muddy forest. This has gotten pretty wet. I'm not really sure why it's so wet, but it has gotten muddy right here. Actually, I think it's because we hauled some dirt in here, and the dirt is not packed tight, so it just makes for mud. So we're gonna try not to slide down into the ravine because both sides are pretty deep. That wasn't too bad at all. We got our water tank right up here. Looks like it's completely empty. Almost got it. Oh, come on. We almost got her in. She'll go, I promise. So we gotta disconnect our water now. This is pretty easy. Shut it off. Quick coupling, pull it apart. Super easy. I'd say the Angus are doing a nice job cleaning this up. Doesn't look like a lot of waste out here. They got her eat. Ooh, deer flies are bad. Lots of deer flies. Gotta check on this water, see what the deal is. Dad said they had it tipped over. Not really sure why. Looks to be okay. Water lines here. What do you guys think? You guys enjoying it? Nice and breezy out here. It really made a mud hole over here, though. I assume that's the cause, the effects of the water tipping over. So we are checking out where the Angus are eating. So here's their old line. They are allowed to go this far, and now they are allowed to go farther. So they're allowed out here. You can pretty well see the line right now of where they're allowed to. And this is what's cool about those fenceless collars, is they're allowed this far. You can see a pretty legit line where they're allowed and where they're not. So hopefully this will be enough hay to hold them over until we can get them out on cover crop. We do have one poly perimeter fence. It is a law that you're supposed to have a fence around your cows, just in case for some reason the no fence wasn't working. They wouldn't all just wander off. So not much for a fence, but they'll respect it. We already have those collars that are pretty well detaining them all on their own. I'd feel perfectly fine if there wasn't a fence here. They'd be all right, but gotta follow the rules. So looks like they're doing good. They got water. We're gonna fill up their water tank. They'll have even more water. It'll be good to just thrive out here. You guys enjoying this humid weather? It's nice and breezy, but man, am I sweating. Crazy cows. They do look a little bit thinner, being on just, well, they're really just eating alfalfa, which is probably better than grass, but they don't have a ton of condition on them, at least looking at our Angus on the farm that are fed a pretty hot ration. They are not as conditioned out here, but it's cheap, I guess. I think. I don't know. I mean, realistically, we would have been harvesting this, but the only reason they're out here is because we ran out of grass in the back, and I'll walk back there quick and show you. So here's where we had them. This grass is all restarted now and actually starting to grow back quite nicely. It is all really unfarmable land is what it is, and that's why we put them back here. Worked out really good. Had super tall, fairly mature grass out here, and we were able to graze this whole thing off in a matter of 3 months, something like that. I don't have an exact date, but this grass is actually growing back quite nicely, and honestly, another week's time we could probably have them back out here, but we got that mature hay out there. We might as well get that ate up, and maybe we'll bring them back out here while we're waiting for the cover crop to get restarted, or get started on those wheat fields after we harvest them. So yeah, I think it worked pretty well. Couldn't have hardly done it the way we did it without those collars, so those worked out pretty good in our favor. Oh, this corn looks nice. Got our little lane going back here. Get a nice super highway for deer this fall when we get to our hunting season. So yeah, heading her back to the farm now. Get some water for these boys, and see what else we got to do. Let's see if we can make her through the mud hole. Yeah, we're gonna slide down in the ruts anyways. Come on, wagon. Nice and easy. Looks like we made her through. Little bit bumpy. Time for some water. This is gonna be the tricky part. I got her here. Oh, come on. Come on here. Everything is so much more difficult when your hand hurts. Alright, time to get the water fired up. It ain't one thing, it's another. We're just shy of 1,200 gallons. That's all I had left on the trailer. Now we get this bad boy pulled off. Cool. That was simple enough. Now time to bring it to the cows. So anyways, I guess this is the grand reveal. Heated shop to work on stuff in. There'll be a break room here, bathroom, and then this whole kind of area here is going to be workbench area. So yeah, 100 by 60 in-floor heat, and then we're going to have a radiator force air, is probably what you call it, for catch up if you open up the door or whatever in the winter time when it is very cold out, and then floor heat isn't going to catch up quite as fast. So it'd be 2 doors. I believe that's 18 or 16 foot, and that's a 26 foot, pretty sure. 18 foot side walls, 2 foot curb, and then there's a 16 foot wood wall, all insulated, and then just regular trusses on the roof every 4 feet. So yeah, should be super nice. Get some projects going in here. Killed it again with the concrete. This stuff is so smooth, it's almost slippery. So that'll be super nice. Always happy with their work. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. We're gonna set trusses tomorrow is the plan, so hopefully it'll be in full operation. I can move it. Pretty swelled up yet. I gotta put ice back on it. It's ice in it pretty much all day and resting a bit. So hopefully tomorrow we're good to go. We got an extra guy coming just to help speed it up. Hopefully steel by the end of the week. So make sure you guys subscribe, keep up with what we got going on, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.